should you listen to the recommendations on your Google Ads account? This is something that I see quite a bit with any campaign that I'm running. It's going to have this little optimization score. And to be honest, the short answer is no. And I'm going to get into why. There is one exception to the rule, but overall the answer is no. And I'll walk through and I'll explain why. So if you're new here, my name is Chris. I go over a lot of just Google Ads topics, case studies, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to see more content like that, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and you'll get more content like that served to you. So back to the topic at hand. So the optimization score, Google recommendations, all that kind of stuff. Pretty much part of my process with any campaign is I go into an account, I'll see the optimization score is dropped, I log in here and I just hit dismiss all to every single one of them. So the reason being, and this is kind of a preface to all of this, is there is a massive conflict of interest with Google. They get paid every time somebody clicks on one of your ads, and they do not care if you get more leads, sales, whatever. They are motivated by getting you more clicks because that gets them more money. Doesn't matter if the clicks are quality, doesn't matter if the traffic's quality. So a lot of the recommendations they have on the account are going to be things that are going to get more clicks. So right here, they're saying, hey, put your ads on the Google Display Network. This is a search campaign for a local business. If I put this on the Display Network, it's going to do nothing. Unfortunately, it would be awesome if there was some magic AI that could put the ad right in front of the right person at the right time. Unfortunately, it's not that advanced yet. So any kind of Display Network feature I've seen has just done nothing but spend money. So pretty much whatever I see on here, I just dismiss. The one thing that I will say that it is useful for is they do have and let me just kind of walk through the actual auto apply things that it can do. They do have one useful thing, and I would not recommend enabling this as an auto apply, but it will notify you if you have conflicting negative keywords in your account. So if you have keywords like this is a junk removal campaign, let's say you have appliance removal near me as a keyword, and then you also have a negative keyword of appliance, it will kind of flag that, let you know, and then you can go in and remove that negative keyword that could be interfering with displaying an ad properly. So that's the one good use that I've seen with it. But all of these other things, I would highly just not recommend. Don't do these things. And especially, I posted a video, should have been right before this. Don't let them auto apply these things. Just adding more ads just because. You want to test that systematically. You don't want to just add ads randomly. Google will say, hey, change your headlines, do this. This is one thing, and actually auto applied on this particular account. Expand your reach with Google search partners. I've seen crap traffic from search partners recently. It essentially, the auto apply didn't notice that it was enabled on this account, and it just enabled search partners. It got a bunch of crappy traffic, wasted like 10 clicks, and got no leads because it randomly enabled search partners. Don't do that. We'll suggest removing keywords, doing this, doing that. The whole thing is like, I don't want to sit here and rant about all of these changes that they want to make. You need to kind of contain as much control as you can on your end, and don't just randomly make changes that Google wants you to do, because it's just going to get them more clicks. For example, add broad match keywords. It's probably not going to work. It's just going to get you a bunch of traffic. It's going to be cheaper, but it's probably going to be crappy traffic. So ignore a lot of this. The only things that I have seen, kind of expanding on the first point here of the conflicting negative keywords, that has been useful. And the other thing that in some cases they are, aware of, is it will eventually tell you like, hey, switch to a conversion-based bidding strategy, and that is true. But they usually tell you to do that way too early. Like I've had campaigns where it's like 5 conversions. They're like, oh, just switch to like an automated conversion bidding strategy. And you want to have at least like 20 to 30 conversions on that account before you make that switch. So all in all, a bit of a rant, but the best thing I can say is just leave all this unchecked, make sure it's not auto applying, and just generally don't listen to the recommendations. Some of them are good, like I said, the negative keywords, but for the most part, they're not really going to help your campaign. You want to retain as much control as possible over the campaign and not implement just random changes that are based on really just an automated system putting, optimization score in front of you. So that's it for this video. A little bit of a rant. If you found it helpful, let me know in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. I will be posting more in the coming weeks and months. But that's it for now, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks.